We're going to get started here pretty quick because we've got a very full program today. So thank you all for being here. So you're here at First Thursdays. If this is your first time to First Thursdays, raise your hand. Let's see some. We got quite a few newcomers. So make a point to introduce yourself if you've been here before and welcome them, okay? So thank you all for being here. You can sit wherever you want, and because we're going to do a little program, so feel free to grab a seat wherever there's one open. And so I want to do a couple quick thank yous. Definitely want to thank TCC, Mike Lemus and Cindy Shanks for helping to coordinate this space for our First Thursdays. I was just visiting with somebody that's been coming since we used to be at the back room of a Lotte with 10 people for this program. So we've really grown over the last few years and headed over to Foolish Things, and now we're here. So a big thank you to TCC for having us be a part of our First Thursdays in this space, because it's really afforded an opportunity for more people to get together around sustainability. I want to say thank you to our lead sponsor, PSO, for First Thursdays, and along with thanking Cavanta, TCC Creativity Center, Mike McCann with McCann Law, PSO Wind Choice, and our newest First Thursday sponsor, Grog's Green Barn. Let's give them all a round of applause. We really couldn't do this program without their support, so we really appreciate them. And if you see them in the room, definitely say thank you. I also want to thank many volunteers here today, including my board members, which are Mike Lemus. Raise your hand there. I think Tracy Poe is either on her way or coming. Matt Newman right there, and Carrie Rowland. Let's give them a round of applause. And our volunteers today, there's many that are helping out. Specifically, I want to thank Anna Mueller, Nathan Feller, Rachel Underwood, and Sophie Raskin that are here today. Let's give them a round of applause for being here and helping out. And in order to produce this program today, we worked with Lindsay Babor's class. She's a TCC assistant professor of accounting, business, and her honors managerial accounting class really helped out with the planning today. If you're a part of that class, if you'll stand up, and Lindsay, if you'll stand up, and let's give them a thank you and encourage them as they move forward in their careers here. So thank you all very much. They're each partnered with a business here, and they're going to help with today's program as well. So if you're a part of a business, I know that at some point they're going to be looking for jobs if they're not already, so make a note, okay? Today was also, we worked with Malachi Blankenship with 1 Million Cups, which he's going to have a chance to speak. So it was TCC's their class, as well as Sustainable Tulsa and 1 Million Cups, that brought today's program. We have Chimera lunches back there if you pre-ordered. So if this is your first time, or you thought, well, how do I get a lunch? It's you pre-order, and we'll have it ready for you. So that comes out on the invite. So we'd be glad to do that for you. We also have composting of all of the lunches today, and Full Sun Composting. Where are you? There, wave there. So that's Natalie. And so there are composting bins at the back there. And so make sure you compost whatever you have left over. And then TCC provides the recycling. If you have any questions that you're not sure what you're supposed to recycle or compost or put in the trash, please, you can reach out to me, Mike Lemus, Cindy Shanks, or there at the sign-in table. Ask us what you would like to know and how we can do better with this. Make a point to visit the booths today after the program as well. And a new tradition that we're doing is we take 2 minutes to introduce ourselves to someone we've never met, because this is a packed program. Introduce yourselves at the table if you've not already. We're going to take 1 minute. Go. Introduce yourselves. Mm-hmm. Oh. All right. We're going to do more of that. I just want to make sure we keep the tradition alive. So, okay, we're going to have more of that. If you didn't get to introduce yourself to somebody you've been wanting to meet or say hello to, make sure you stick around a little after 1 and do that, okay? Sustainable Tulsa has been helping businesses with their triple bottom line through our scorecard program, which really is helping our businesses look on how to retain quality employees and encourage that employee engagement, saving on the bottom line, as well as reducing material waste. And that's been a big focus. And we helped 31 companies last year to do this, and they almost accomplished 900 action items, and saved nearly $1 million in that process. So this program is, if you're wanting to know more about that for your business, or if you're a coach or a scorecard member, just put your hand up in the air so we can see. So there's a lot of scorecard members here, and coaches and advisors. So we're here also to help the entrepreneurs today. But we wanted to do a different program today, and the purpose of today is some businesses aren't ready for scorecard. Maybe they're just starting out, but we still wanted to help them out. And that's why we wanted to partner with 1 Million Cups to bring that entrepreneurial group and Sustainable Tulsa together and see if we can collaborate and help make Tulsa a more sustainable community. And so you are helping with that today as well by sitting in these tables and dialoguing. I know there's many of you, Joan Krager, I just saw you walk in the room. I think she's been to practically every first Thursday. Wave your hand. She's been practically every first Thursday. She knows so much, so I hope you get her at your table. So these are the kind of people we said you have to come and share the knowledge that you have with this group. And so that's one of the reasons we're here together. But before we get started, I wanted to give a shout out that Sustainable Tulsa was honored this last year with a grant from the Lobeck Taylor Family Foundation. They have invested $25,000 in our scorecard program, and they helped us create more sustainable businesses in the Tulsa area through this. And the grant will provide is the first kind that they've ever done in Tulsa. And Lobeck Taylor Family Foundation has so many wide array of resources. Some of those programs are here today, which include Kitchen 66. Wave over there, Robbie. Kitchen 66. We also have the Tulsa Startup Series that's happening right now, which is a business pitch competition. And Kiva Tulsa, I see Kiva right there. She's here with us today as well. And it's a funding platform that provides equal access to crowdfunding small business loans and more. So every one of the businesses today should make sure they go and see Casey today. So we have that going on. And, Lobeck Taylor Family Foundation, for the past 20 years, has shown their commitment to Tulsa's entrepreneurs, and now their continual support of our scorecard program. They are directly supporting entrepreneurs interested in sustainable businesses. So let's give a big thank you to Lobeck Taylor Family Foundation for their help in this community. Okay, now on to today's event. I want to introduce Malachi Blankenship. He is going to be sharing with you about 1 Million Cups. This is another chance to engage in that entrepreneurial community. Malachi is a recent MBA grad from TU University of Tulsa. He's an active volunteer and mentor for One Hope Tulsa and serves on the board for Rose Bowl Tulsa. He is the lead organizer for 1 Million Cups and is the co-founder and VP for U-Town. His company, U-Town, is a real-time, location-based app for what's happening now. You can find out what to do next in your community with their app's interactive map of local events and ideas going on near you. Let's welcome Malcolm. I said Malcolm, sorry. Okay.
Thank you so much, Corey. Bring this up a little bit. Well, it is truly an honor to be here with all of you guys. We're so excited. When Corey came, we started talking about this actually like 3 or 4 months ago, about this idea to kind of help new startups be more sustainable too. And she started talking about me about the bottom line. And I was like, well, you already got one company that wants to be there because I want to know more about it. I want to talk to the score leaders. I want to figure out how, as a startup, I can be more sustainable. So I'm super excited for this program today. But I want to tell you quickly about what 1 Million Cups is, because I think it's something else that you guys can engage with in the community as we grow this kind of ecosystem to help the community be more sustainable and also the entrepreneurship sector as well. So first of all, I always want to give a huge thank you to our organizers. We're completely volunteer-based. This is not a paid position by any means. Our organizers are Amy Siegfried, Chad Hendricks, myself, Kathy Fox, who's over at the 1 Million Cups table. You should go say hi to her, and then Sarah Teague. And they all give their time to help coach young entrepreneurs and to help put on this program that I'll kind of tell you about what we do. Also, we have sponsors as well. We can't do it without them. Our big one is Topeka Coffee. 1 Million Cups actually stands for 1 million cups of coffee. That's kind of the vision behind the 1 Million Cups, is that kind of nationwide to have 1 million people drinking sharing ideas over cups of coffee. So Topeka serves us their coffee, which is awesome. 36 Degrees North hosts us. My company, Utown, actually helps run the social media and keep everybody updated on events. Kiva is one of our sponsors as well. They help us with they help sponsor our meetup. And then Chimera is also helps out with us as well. They provide different things to make the coffee more enjoyable for people. So if you guys come, you guys will get to participate with all that stuff. Okay, what is 1 Million Cups? And it's super exciting to get to share this with you. Like I said, we're a volunteer program, so we don't normally get the opportunity to come out and share like what we do. But it is a free monthly program. Some communities do weekly. We do monthly, so we do first of the month. But it's not on Thursdays. It's the first Wednesday of the month, so you don't have to worry about that. Not going to conflict with the time. And also, it's at 9 a.m. instead of at noon, so you can get your coffee in the morning and go. What's really cool about it is we try to be like in a supportive, neutral space where like the community can really kind of revolve around something. That's when we have a great host in 36 Degrees North. The cool thing about us is that it's industry agnostic, meaning like we don't specialize in like tech or nonprofits or you name it. You bring us your idea, and we're here to help you, and we're here to make it happen. There's actually over 170 communities nationwide now. It started in Kansas City, which I'll show you a video here in a second of the Kansas City group, and then they tell about 1 Million Cups. But it started in Kansas City with the Kauffman Foundation, and then Tulsa was actually one of the first few ones. We started the next year, so there's only like, I think, a handful of communities, and we were one of the first ones. So we brought it here to Tulsa because we knew it was something that this community needed. So we're really proud about that. And it's free, and it's for everyone. It's just a place to share new ideas and what to do. Had a graphic for that as well. So sharing ideas. We're trying to help discover solutions for what's going on, and the main thing is engaging the communities overall. Okay, the format with 1 Million Cups is really what makes it special, and kind of it's a fun place to be, and it's a unique experience, not only if you're presenting, but also if you're just in the audience. So it's the first of the month on Wednesday. 1 to 2 startups present, and they have 6 minutes to present. So it's real quick, real to the point. They talk about the problem that they're addressing, their solution. They talk about their business model, challenges or successes that they've had, and then how the community can help them with what they're doing. And then we go and we give 20 minutes to the audience for feedback. All right, and it's a lot different than like a Shark Tank or something like that, where it's like they're kind of in your face grilling. It's positive feedback, okay? It's feedback that's either, sometimes we have to give them constructive criticism, to be like, hey, I think you really needed to look at this. But the presenters always leave having, new ideas, new motivation to continue what they're doing. And then what's really beneficial is the audience itself gets a lot of information. And that's how why I'm doing what I'm doing right now with 1 Million Cups, is that I was a student at the University of Tulsa. I came to 1 Million Cups, and I found that the spirit of the entrepreneurship spirit and the new ideas really helped me to actually launch into what I'm doing now. Before I even had the idea for Utown, I had come to 1 Million Cups, and because I had learned kind of just by association, was able to learn those ideas. So it's really impactful. You might not be an entrepreneur, you might not have a new idea, but maybe you will someday, or maybe a friend will, and the ideas that you learn and you kind of that community that you get with 1 Million Cups will be able to help you as you go forward. So we're going to try a quick video here. We'll see if it loads.
It's a place where our entrepreneurs can come and connect within the community.
There's a real kind of vibe or a real energy here.
And that's what I expected. Let me get out of it. I was talking to the tech guy here at TCC, and they throttled down YouTube to help with their other stuff. So I preloaded it for us, just in case.
There's a real kind of vibe or a real energy here that's about supporting entrepreneurs.
We have 2 presenters each week.
2 entrepreneurs, they come and tell about their journey.
They each have about 6 minutes to present.
You're telling people what you're up to, and you're essentially getting feedback from them.
There's about 15 to 20 minutes of Q&A.
All the questions that they asked us really got us thinking about new ways to think about our business.
It was good just to be able to get that feedback from the rest of the community.
So over the years, we've added more cities. Creates a great energy here to see what's happening across the country.
Last question for you, what can we as a community do for you?
The what can we as a community do to help you question is what really coalesces the community around every single presenter.
When somebody applies to present to 1 Million Cups, they're instructed to watch a series of videos through the Kaufman Founder School website.
It's invaluable information for someone who's founding a startup.
I felt better prepared, I felt more confident, and I think a little more focused than I would have been otherwise. Had I not watched the videos of the Founder School, so it was a great way to prepare.
I really like the educational component of 1 Million Cups because it does create that open forum.
You're going to hear great ideas that will help you start thinking even more about what you want to do with your business.
What I've learned from other entrepreneurs is very, very valuable.
The cool thing about 1 Million Cups is that you're amongst other people like yourself.
Just hearing someone talk about their startup, it just was magical to think, wow, there's other people out there like myself.
Sitting in a room with other people that have ideas too, it helps people to leave thinking, you know what, my idea is worth something. It's worth pursuing. It's worth going after it. Even if it looks like a challenge, I should still go out and try to do it.
All right, so that's a really cool taste of what 1 Million Cups is. But what we really do, all right, at 1 Million Cups is like what the organizers do and that kind of the community is we really help you as if you apply to present, we're helping you with your presentation skills. So we're helping you refine your pitch, and we're giving you professional coaching. You know, just like scorecard leaders here are helping with these businesses that come here with their bottom line. We're helping that from the business model side, right? We're trying to figure out what are the issues with your business, what are the critical things that need to be addressed, what are areas you can change or pivot to, and we really have amazing organizers and also coaches that help us to do that. And then the big thing is the feedback from the audience, the peers that are there. Also, we try to recruit experts in that category. So if you're presenting on a food industry, we're going to try to get somebody that's already in that industry to come and to be a part and to give you that first question to really kind of make sure that you're on the right track. Say, why entrepreneurs? You know, the Lobeck Taylor, she mentioned it earlier. The Lobeck Taylor has done a report every year. It's called the State of Entrepreneurship, and I don't want to go through the whole bit, but there is a lot of reasons for entrepreneurship growth here in Tulsa. You guys are, I'm sure, all familiar with oil and gas being something that we're known for here in Tulsa, but that doesn't necessarily mean what we're going to be known for in 20 years. And the entrepreneurs is what's going to help us to figure out what's the next step and try to identify industries that may not even exist right now. Small businesses make up the majority of the economy, and we're trying to help stimulate those and trying to keep Tulsa fresh. You know, we want to make sure that we're really helping that instead of negating that. Okay, so there's 3 ways to get involved real quick, and this is almost done. The first one is you can just attend. You can attend and give your feedback. You could apply to present if you're a company, that some of you guys are companies out here. Apply to present. We'd be happy to coach you through, see if we can get your pitch up there, present it to the class, or present to the program. And then lastly, if you want to, you can volunteer to be an organizer and you can become a coach as well. So I think it'd be awesome if one of the scorecard members here would like to come on board with 1 Million Cups and be like, hey, I want to be that kind of sustainable piece on your organizer's chair, and be like, hey, let's try to help these businesses from a sustainability side. That's why we're partnered with Corey, and we're super excited to be here. All right, last slide. You can follow us on 1 Million Cups, Facebook, all those things that you know right there, and you can also attend next Wednesday. It's the first Wednesday of the month. I know it's the 7th. It doesn't seem like it's the first, but it is. It's the first Wednesday of the month. It's next week, and it's at 9 a.m. at 36 Degrees North. So hope to see you guys all there, and I'll pass it back over to Corey as we continue our program. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Malachi. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do a 30-second introduction so that we make you know who is here. And then once we have that, these are the participating companies that are at the 13 round table, so you can get a sense of who's here. What's going to happen, we'll do introductions, and then we'll hit 4 5-minute rounds. So for 5 minutes, you'll be at one table. The entrepreneur at your table will do a 1-minute pitch of who they are and what is the challenge that they are facing, and specifically if it's in the realm of sustainability. And there's sheets on the table that share with you those 7 categories of our scorecard to give you kind of impetus to talk about some of the sustainability opportunities for a business. And then so they'll give the 1-minute pitch of what they are, who they are, and what their challenge is, and then the remaining 4 minutes, it's the job of the other folks at the table to help these businesses think through some sustainability opportunities. There's many coaches and scorecard members in the room, so make sure you disperse yourself at the tables to kind of help out with this. And then we'll ding it, and we'll go to the next one. So we'll have 4, and then we'll do a wrap-up and kind of get feedback on what you learned, what were some of the things that was helpful, or what would be helpful in the future. So we'll go ahead and start. So try to keep it to 30 seconds. Tell us the name of your company and just briefly what you do. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why we have Matt on our board. He asks great questions. Okay, no, the company does not move. The company stays there. You have to get up, Matt, and go to another table. So it's a little bit of health and wellness today, okay? So, okay, Robbie, you go.
And we're supposed to say what our company does or what our sustainability problem is?
You say what your company is and just the name and a little bit about what you do in 30 seconds. And then during the 5-minute rounds is when you'll get into the sustainability efforts. Okay.
I'm Robbie Wing. I'm the program coordinator at Kitchen 66. We are a commercial kitchen space that rents out our kitchen by the hour to new food entrepreneurs. So we kind of lower the barriers of entry to food businesses. We also provide sales resources and business training to those individuals starting companies.
Excellent.
Hi, my name is Aisha Patterson. I'm the Director of Business Development with Eco Green Mobile Detailing. We do eco-friendly auto detailing at your home or your office, or if you valet at the airport, you'll also have the opportunity to have your car detailed. Thank you.
And I'm Malachi Blankenship. You guys know me. With UTown, we're a real-time location-based app that helps you see the events and deals happening in real time.
I'm Tom Rohrabaugh with Purpose Lighting, 18-month-old company trying to get going. And I am a lighting manufacturer rep, and I have products such that you don't have to eliminate the whole light fixture. You can retrofit it and save on recycling or trashing old light fixtures. Multiple different ways of doing that, different products. I represent about 10 different products. So we can do street lighting, area lighting, parking lot. And if you can't get power to the space or want to save money in trenching and hurting the environment. We've got Green Shine Solar, solar lighting for pathways, parking lots, street lighting, etc.
My turn. Hi, I'm Kevin Hall. I founded Elevated Candles. I'm a candle maker, and now I own a recycling company, I guess is what I spend 3/4 of my day taking these and turning them into candles. So.
Hello, I am Chelsea Kester. This is Corey Kester. We are Take Heart Events. We're an event planning company, and we do everything from nonprofit to wedding. We also do corporate and any social event that you can possibly think of. So.
How you guys doing today? I'm Darius Donahue. I'm with K2 Partners, and we are a software engineering firm. We come in and look at your business and try to get a workflow idea, and from that come up with a design that makes your workplace a little bit more efficient.
Hi, I'm George Belt. I'm an acupuncturist in private practice in Tulsa for 20 years. I'm nationally certified. I've worked at Cancer Treatment Center for 2 years, and I've stayed in private practice. I get to help people get well and feel better. It's a privilege, and I really enjoy it. Helping people feel better is the first step. Getting well really means living a balanced lifestyle, and living a balanced lifestyle means living sustainably personally and within the community. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Julie Skye. I'm an investment advisor that has taken the traditional investment model and I've expanded it to include other ways of analyzing stocks and securities. And we combine impact, social responsibility, and environmental social governance. We create portfolios that perform well and typically have less volatility. So you don't have to give up return to follow your values.
I'm Graham Brannon. I'm with the Metropolitan Environmental Trust, and we have 11 drop-off recycling centers around the metropolitan area, do a lot of education, and our recycling is a wider array than what you can do at the curb. So we're a nonprofit and serving this community and the whole region.
I'm Derek Fine. I'm with Rich & Cartmill. We are a insurance and bond business. We have all lines of insurance from the commercial side down to personal group health, life and disability, so we can pretty much cover anything and everything you do from a business or a personal perspective.
Hey everybody, I'm Zachary Austin with Crossover Community Impact here, a nonprofit in North Tulsa. We're located at 36th Street North in Peoria. I'm really excited to announce we just launched a school last fall and we're planning on building our own facilities. We're looking for partners to try to help us build a sustainable school and community center, so come find me.
Good afternoon. I'm Melissa Torkelson. I'm the managing partner at Big Blast Fireworks. We do lots of fun things. We focus on seasonal events. So we do retail fireworks sales for the 4th of July and for the New Year. We also do a pumpkin patch for the month of October at our facility in Sand Springs, as well as indoor inflatable birthday parties at our facility. So lots of fun things. At this table, we're going to be talking a lot about our October experience for our pumpkin patch.
Great. So those are the 13 companies that are participating in the rounds. And then we invited a couple other businesses to help support these entities. So go ahead, Natalie. Tell us who you are.
And I'm Natalie with Full Sun Composting, trying to address the issue of food waste, especially generated by businesses and restaurants in Tulsa, providing pickup service, picking up that waste and composting it, and selling the compost. So that's our business.
Thank you. I'm Carol Huff Hicks with Public Service Company of Oklahoma, and today we are representing our Windcatcher Wind Farm project that many of you have heard about, and I know many of you are also very supportive, and we appreciate that. It is before the Oklahoma Corporation Commission, and the hearing is on March 14th. So we are asking for all of you who support Windcatcher to please send emails or letters to the commissioners, and if you have time, if you can also travel to Oklahoma City and appear at the hearing on March 14th, we would be highly appreciative as well. I have packets of information over here with all the email addresses as well as snail mail address and details on the hearing. So thank you for your support for Windcatcher. On the 14th, it's 9:30.
And we have someone from Kiva to speak there.
Hi, I'm Casey. I work with the Lobeck Taylor Family Foundation as the program lead for Kiva. We provide 0% interest microloans for small businesses and startups, and we do that through crowdfunding. So if you're a business here, you can come talk to me about the process of applying and crowdfunding a loan. If you're interested in supporting local businesses, you can go to kiva.org/Tulsa, and you can see the businesses that are funding and become a lender yourself.
Great. Okay. All right. So this room is filled with some amazing folks, and we're going to get started on the round. So again, how this works is 1 minute the company shares who they are and the challenge that they're facing, and if there's any sustainability efforts they're interested in. The cards on the table share that information with you, and then after that, there's 4 minutes of you sharing back with the companies how to help them move forward in their sustainability efforts. Ready, go.
We have a lot of gifts today. I don't know how you're going to face it. Yeah. Okay, we'll go through them. This is in here. So should we just box it? I should box it. incredible.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Oh my God.
It reminds me of the Christmas one.
I know.
Sadly. I never put my name in. I feel like it's not fair for a volunteer to win.
feel like it's fair.
Oh,
For the drawing. Well, I mean, I'm like,
I can't win and Sophie can't win. We're the only ones who can't win. So we just stick. You guys can put your names in. Yeah. It's going to be annoying. No. Okay. It's time to shift tables. So businesses stay where they are and the rest of you travel. So ready, go. Okay, you should be starting your second round. Okay, end of this round. Next to the next one. So rotate. Okay, this round is starting. Okay, we're going to wrap up this round, and we're going to actually take a moment to hear from you. So wrap up your conversation. Okay. We are going to hear now we're going to pass the mic, and let's hear what you got out of this session, okay? And if we should do this again. So Anna and Nathan are going to, they have mics, raise your hand, okay? So we want to hear from the businesses, the coaches. Okay. Okay. We want to hear from you. Okay. We're going to start off. It looks like, Mike, do you have something to say? Oh, no. Okay. 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 I love that it's hard to get you to stop talking. Okay. And we have a couple TCC students, right? So maybe let's get them, they can start. So who are they? Okay. Okay, so we're going to hear from some of the students that helped prepare the program today, and we want to hear from any of you. We've got about 10-ish minutes to hear, and then we're going to wrap up and hear from Dustin with 36 Degrees North. So let's see, who is our first student that we want to hear from? And just a little feedback. You know, what did you learn? What was the experience? Should we do it again? Anything along those lines. Okay, who is our first? Okay, right here. And we've got mics right there. There we go.
Right behind you. Thank you.
And introduce yourself, and then kind of just what your experience was today.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Eva, and I was working with the Heart Events at the planning company. And so pretty much most of the things that we got out of it is that we can be sustainable in things as in, for example, the food that we use sometimes for the events, maybe donate it to some other place, or the flowers to some other, for example, funeral events or things like that. Things that won't really go bad immediately and could help other people. We also talked about some other sustainable resources, like the Tulsa Zoo tries to work with other companies that also use sustainable products. For example, we could use maybe Hershey Company chocolates and things like that, or a seafood watch program. So just trying to make sure that whenever we're using things that we don't really know where they're coming from, try to use somewhere that is kind of like conscious about the environment a little bit more. And I think that was pretty much it.
All right, thank you. All right, is there someone else that wants to just kind of share what they learned today? All right, Graham Brannon.
I broke it, yeah. Okay. One important thing I learned was the Met needs to differentiate ourselves from other recycling options around town. And the story I tell is kind of for maybe higher end recycling, perhaps. And what I always say is our glass bottles can be made back into glass bottles, which is higher use than, say, being made into fiberglass insulation. So that's a story we need to tell.
Great, thank you. Anyone else want to add just what they got out of this experience? Really? You guys were so chatty. What happened? No. Okay, one more here. Okay.
Hi, my name is Kiyoshi. I'm a student with TTT.
And one of the things I've learned while I was walking around is that a lot of businesses here are already focused on environmentalism and on becoming more green. But just because they're going green doesn't mean they don't have challenge in finding more ways to be green or more opportunities to network with other companies to provide greener options to their clients or to other individuals.
Great, thank you. One last comment, if there is one that wants to be shared. Okay, so, did you have something to say, Mike? Okay, one more here.
I guess for a lot of you all that don't come often to these things, I mean, Corey's always big about saying people, planet, and profit. And really it's this tripod that really makes it stand. It's that sustainability. And so when we think about our businesses, if we start thinking holistically, for example, as an attorney, you wouldn't think that I would have a lot, and this isn't a plug for me, but one of the things that we can do is we can actually employ what we do back into the community and make a touch sustainably on all three levels. So even if you can influence people by these choices. So we really applaud you for making this effort. But think about it as you grow your business. If you have a lot of infrastructure, then you want to think about all three pieces, how you're going to make it work. If you don't have any infrastructure, then how are you going to affect change around you? And that's like Sky Advisors, you're affecting change around you by focusing people on their interests. And right here with the acupuncture, he's focusing on how to heal people in a holistic way. And with Metropolitan Environmental Trust, they're focusing on the community. We're all pieces to this cog, and so thank you for that.
Thank you. Great. Well, thank you for that feedback. I know that Lindsay's class will be doing kind of a review of the results, and we'll share them at a later First Thursday to kind of collate all the information that was shared today, because there was a lot. And we definitely will reach back to the businesses, and if this is something you would want to do again, let's just do a quick show of hands. Would you want to do something like this again? And first, let's see that. Would this be something you'd want to do again? Okay, that's positive. Was it enough time, the 5-minute rounds? No. 10 minutes? What would be the length that you think? 8. Okay, the magic number is 8. Okay, and okay, well, we might just do this again. We appreciate it, and we're going to hear from Dustin. Oh, was there something else? Yes. Will you hand her? Well, we did. I think we did 4, maybe, but maybe we didn't. So more time to do more rounds. Thank you, Leslie. And now we're gonna do a drawing at the very, very end. So you want to stick around for that. But we're gonna hear from Dustin with 36 Degrees North. He manages co-working space where Sustainable Tulsa has our offices, and he's gonna give us some final rallying inspiration. Thank you, Dustin.
Thanks, Julie. Thanks for having me here. I promise I'm only going to talk for like 30 minutes, so it'll be great. So if you're not familiar, 36 Degrees North, we're a nonprofit co-working and entrepreneurship hub in the Tulsa Arts District. We have many of our members here today. And our mission as an organization actually really aligns with Sustainable Tulsa, kind of the people, profits, planet. What we say is that our mission is to connect entrepreneurs to workspace, community, and resources. And we do that so that we can build healthier, more impactful businesses. So our mission is to create business in Tulsa. We want to create these businesses, but it's not enough to just create businesses that make money. Now in the kind of competitive workplace, you have to have healthy companies. Healthy companies, tied to sustainability, both in the environment and how we treat people and the culture. So that is kind of our ethos and what we're trying to do. We have physical space where people can come and work. We have resources where we host over 300 events a year. Most of those are free and open to the public, where you can come and learn everything. Next week, we're doing an intro to blockchain and also how to file your business taxes. So kind of everything in between. One thing that I'll just really encourage you is that kind of our bread and butter is this community piece. So I would really encourage you to to plug into the community. You cannot be an entrepreneur in isolation. You cannot do it by yourself. Events like this, groups like Sustainable Tulsa, like 1 Million Cups, like Kiva, plug in with other entrepreneurs, with other people. You may not think like, I got to focus on my business, I don't have time for this, but you have to have time, because that's how your business is going to really succeed. So come to an event at 36 Degrees North, come to more things like this. I think that's how we all are sustainable in our own way. Co-working is this idea of that we have one physical place. Technically we have two, but we're all sharing this space together, so it's a more effective place because we can run better businesses. So I would just totally encourage you, plug in some way. So you can get on our website. It's 36in.co. Thanks.
We love it over there. It is such a great space, and whenever I have somebody new that comes by, their jaws kind of drop by how beautiful it is, but also just the resource and the networking opportunity. So definitely check it out. So we're going to wrap up with some great gifts from some local entrepreneurs. So we're going to do a little drawing, and so the first person, this is from Chimera, who provided the lunches today. A great entrepreneur from this community. He offered a $25 gift card, and I just really praise Rob for all his work. So who is the winner of this gift card? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Morgan Carr. Come on down, Morgan. Where are you? Are you still here? All right. Yay! Okay. All right. And let's see. We got golf balls donated to us from Rich and Cartmel, so hopefully you are a golfer. If you're not, pass those along. And this is for Bryce Davis. Bryce, are you a golfer? Okay, who's a golfer out here? Oh, come on, one person has the golf. Okay, all right, go divide those up. Okay, we'll divide those up between you. Okay, we also have... compost. We got compost from Full Sun Composting. Thank you. And Rosalba, am I saying that right? Rosalba? That does, okay, maybe they have left. Okay, we'll do someone else here. Dr. Korstad, where are you? Okay, you win the compost today. Congratulations. But yet we have more. Okay, grab a couple others. We have 3 gift certificates for one acupuncture session. So, McCann. You were just talking about how good it is, so you get a chance for that. So that's Mike McCann there. One more here. Let's see. This is Brendan Hill. Brendan, are you still here? He has left. You have to be present to win. Okay, all right. Okay, Tracy Harper, are you still here? You get, all right, come on down, acupuncture. One more acupuncture session. And thank you so much to George Belts for offering this today. Nathan Feller, you you are a winner also of this certificate for an acupuncture section. Let's be happy for them. Okay. Oh, two lighting. What are these? Oh, solar flashlights. Okay. Let's see. We've got Malachi. You are a winner today of a solar flashlight. All right, and one more solar flashlight. So thank you guys for donating so many things today. Let's see this. And okay, one more. Okay. Let's see. Julie Sky, you get a solar flashlight today. All right, come on down. And the very last one is a beautiful candle. If you have not seen these and they smell good. Okay, this is, who is the winner of this beautiful candle from Elevated Candles? Okay, this goes to Joel Garza. All right, that's a great ending. We'll see you next time. Next time we will be at the library downtown. We will not be in this room. We'll be at the library learning all about their sustainability. Stick around, continue to network. Thank you so much. gosh. Oh, wait. I have two more. Oh, my God. That's okay.
Do you want to just tell?
Oh, wait. We have one more. I'm sorry. An Urban Farmer's book and a T-shirt from Kiva. I apologize. We're going to pull two where there were so many. Pam Taylor, you get the Urban Farmer's book. Come on down. And the Kiva T-shirt goes to Michael Patton. Okay, thank you guys. Okay.